Hi guys, it's Patty. I'm here tonight with a couple of different things. I have a card that I made, some flowers, and the biggest news of all that is so exciting for me is I became one of the designers for Elegant Embellishments, formerly known as DK Crafts by D. I think that's what it was called. But it is now Elegant Embellishments. Her D store is on Zibbit, and she has the most amazing, beautiful products. So guys, go on over. I will put the link below to her Zibbit store, and it's Elegant Embellishments here on YouTube. So that is super, super exciting. I am so thrilled about it. Funny story is I actually almost didn't apply because I had made something and it took me a little while to make it, and when I went to videotape it, it was a shadow box, and the reflection, you just couldn't see through the glass what I had made, and I was trying to take it apart, and it just was a hot mess after trying to videotape it, so I didn't do it. And then I said, you know what, let me just make something, and they were going to look at all your other work as well. So I took the chance, and I am so happy that I did, because I made it. So yay for me. And I can't wait to get started and creating. So that's the first great news that I have. Well, the only great news that I have. The other things are a couple of things that I made. I've been wanting to make this box for cards. It's like a box envelope for, like, you know, your 3D cards that are too large to fit in a regular envelope. I know Bona had put it up, as well as she had mentioned somebody by the name of Christina. I'm not sure of her YouTube channel, but I will try to look it up, and I will put it below along with bonus. And the box is 3D, so it's, you know, just a very large envelope. And this paper line that I used is Metal Lark. Let me see. I think it is. I just want to get it right. Yeah, it's Metal Lark by Prima. It's all lavender papers. Has some pinks in it. This is actually one of the papers that were left. Just gorgeous, gorgeous paper. And this is another page. I have a few left, not many. Okay, so anyway, this is just the paper along with a vintage laces of trim here. This is a Prima flower. This is vintage lace that I made into a bow. Little bling there. And I used some loop tape, hook and loop, I think that's what it's called. It's just, it keeps bending though, so I'm not sure if that was the best thing to do, but anyway. So let me take out the card. Let me show you the envelope first. Really so pretty. I really like the way it came out. And the inside is just the other side of the paper. It's best to do it with two-sided paper. This way the inside is, you know, already finished, but really pretty. And that's the other side. Okay, and then the card is the same paper, the Metal Lark paper. This image here is, let me just see, hold on one second. I think it is from, let's see, Peon Design, and it's Alma's Sewing Room. I'll just show you. I have a few of the images left. Their paper lines are absolutely beautiful. I think they're from Sweden. I think they're from Sweden. but they have absolutely beautiful, this is the other side, paper lines, and the images are just so beautiful. So that is that image on there. So let's see, what I did was, this is actually just the back, just for a short note or whatnot. It's only a card, it doesn't fold or anything. So this is the paper. This is like a Sizzix die. I have to put something on each side over here. I'm having such problems with these dies because they don't, because it's so delicate, I tend to rip them or they don't punch out right, so I'm going to put something on there, which I forgot to do. So that's that. And then I put a piece of the corrugated card in here, if you can see, and I just put some model paste all over that and gessoed it, and then I took another piece of the paper line and just tore it and put it on top of that and distressed the edges. In between, I took a doily and I cut it in half. I put one half here and the other half is peeking out in there somewhere. It's hidden at this point, so that's there, and I just distressed the edges a little bit on that. I then went ahead and put the image on here. I distressed the edges with my distressing tool, and then just some vintage photo, and then some stickles around the edge over there. I then put a piece of vintage lace across. This is a sticker, Birds of a Feather, that I put on a piece of the paper line. I just cut it. I just distressed it, cut it, put the sticker on. These are part of the image sheet, and I just cut those birds out as if they're holding the banner. Another little random piece of lace down here. This I just folded it up a little bit. It looked like it has a little bit of movement. This is from the bridal section of Michael's, and then I just tied a little. This is I broke up a piece of a spray. I took the leaves off, and this is here is just a little piece of vintage lace that I tied. This lace, I don't know if you can see it. It is just so delicate and beautiful. This is one of those long sprays that you get, or garlands. Michael's around the holidays, so I just cut off some pieces and put it on there. This is a homemade flower that I made. This is some beautiful lace, and this is some tooling, a piece of bridal applique here, and I put some pearls in the center. This is a, I think like a Recollections flower there. These are, I'm not sure if they're, these are all my stash, these flowers, these buds, and these little carnation type flowers there. This is, it's not an arty cake, but I did find it in Michael's a while back, and it's in my stash, so I'm not sure. It says Live Artfully. And I just put a couple of flowers down there. Oop, can you see this? Piece of vintage lace behind it, as well as tied in a bow here, and just draped across, both like that. So that is it. I hope you like it. I think it came out really pretty. The colors are so soft and gorgeous. I have something I'm going to be giving to a friend of mine. So they like lavender. So I thought that she would really like that. Okay. And then I made a whole bunch of flowers. Now, I don't know if everybody saw my swap with Crystal. And she sent me the most amazing, beautiful gifts and goodies and yummies and oh my gosh. So it gave me the incentive to make some flowers. And I have no rhyme or reason to any of this other than that I just felt I didn't have enough in my stash when I needed them, so I just made a whole bunch for myself and to, you know, give away as goodies and whatnot. So a lot of them are cut out from the Tim Holtz floral die, and I cut out all these beautiful vintage materials that I had, and I cut just layers and layers, and then I just folded them up. This is done out of satin. This here is some really stiff like tooling on that one. This one here, beautiful satin with some beautiful silver polka dots. This is a vintage, I think like curtain material here. This is some just curtain material. It's very soft and beautiful. Let's see. This one is really pretty. I just layered some satin along with the vintage curtain. All different pieces in there, and then underneath is some curtain material and some I think tooling as well on the bottom there. So what I had done was I just cut up a whole bunch, and I sat down and I just pieced them together. They have doilies on the back, some of them. This one here is the same thing, is the cut out some, this is velvet out of the Tim Holtz die. And then I just took some beautiful material that I had and I gathered it, a little doily, a little bling on top, and that's really it. So I did that with a lot of them. This one I gathered, little bling, same thing. Same thing there. This one here, I just put some satin underneath. This is some like taupe colored tooling, and then this is some velvet that I just gathered, and also some curtain material and some tooling. Like I said, I just cut up a whole bunch of everything and just played, and I had so much fun. This is beautiful pink velvet in there with some beautiful, gorgeous, shabby chic colored material. This here isn't vintage, but it's just so beautiful. Along with this one here too. I mean, just beautiful, beautiful. A lot of the bling are just a lot from my stash. Let's see. This one here is just all beautiful, very stiff tooling. Some satin underneath there. A lot of crocheted flowers in there. So that's really it. I just had fun making them all. I hope you guys like them. And I want to thank you all for stopping by and sharing in my great news about my design team, Elegant Embellishments. I'm so thrilled. You guys have no idea. So thank you, and I hope you guys like the card. And okay, I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.